just do a quick tutorial to show you about how simple makeup can be using Seint Beauty. This is the Stay Spray. You can use it as a primer with this makeup. You do not have to have a primer. It's cream based, so it sits on the skin nicely, looks like skin, and feels like skin. So I just like to put a little bit of the Stay Spray on as a primer. Not needed, but it's just one of the things I like to do. And take a little bit and put on the eyelids. It's a great primer for your eyeshadows. That's it. Okay, I'm going to do some purples today and plums. So this is Lullaby, Kin, and this is Midnight. So I'm going to use all of those and probably a lighter one. So I'm using the eyeshadow everything brush. I am just doing a nice little windshield wiper motion to shape up, kind of give some depth and contour to the eyes, which, look at the difference. It automatically lifts my brow and it makes my eye appear more open. So you just, if you have hooded eyelids, you look across and you just ignore the hood and you're just going to imagine making a little rainbow. Just like that. Super easy. Then take just a little and go down underneath. Okay, the lighter one I'm going to use is As You Wish right here, and I'm going to use my finger. It has a pearlescent kind of look to it. And I'm just going to come straight across like this in one direction and lay it down on the base of my eyelid. And I'm going to take just a hint of it and put it right up there. Okay, I just want a little bit of white with the unicorn using the eyeshadow everything brush, just kind of right here, because in the outer corner I'm going to put a dark or a deeper tone purple. I'm also going to take and put some on the inner corner of my eye. Now let's use some of this Kin. It's like a red purple with a little bit of shimmer in it, and I'm just going to put a dot. See, there's the outer corner of my eye. Just going to put a dot just like that. And literally, let's make a V. Then turn it over to the wispy end, and let's fade that over to the inner corner of the eye. Then, very gently blend it into that lullaby in the outer corner. And leave that really deep contour in that outer corner up there. And let's just put a touch into the bottom lash line. Okay, now I'm going to use the multitasker brush, and I'm going to use Indigo Contour. So with Seint Beauty, everything is cream based, and this is my contour color, which works perfect for brows. So I'm just literally just tracing over. If you wanted it more intense, you could use several of our eyeshadows from Trust, Oak, Bird even. Arabian Nights, which is a cream eyeshadow, works great. Or Coal, or even Salem, according to hair color. So if you need help picking that, just let me know. All done with my brows. Okay, now this is where the fun begins. If you can color by number, you can do this. It takes just minutes. I'm going to use the Best Blend Forever brush. I'm just going to use one brush. We have a bunch of brushes. You can use multiple brushes, but I'm just going to use one, make it super simple. And I'm going to use a contour color. This is a dark brown color. Everything that I've been using is in one palette, so it's convenient and easy. And literally, you're just going to make some lines on your face, just like so. Create a shadow at your forehead, about hairline halfway down. Whoops. And this just kind of gives a natural shadow halfway down. And every time I'm dabbing in the tin, I'm picking up very little product. Then you want to go underneath the jaw to the ear and pull it down onto the neck. Now this is not a lot of product when you do this. You just want very little. You're just creating a subtle shadow. And then take just a little bit and go underneath the lip. And then you can take it and contour your nose as well. Not super fast. This cream is really easy to use. Softens the skin. Looks like skin, feels like skin. Literally just a little more underneath there, a little more definition. All right, do you see that? Now I'm all sculpted out. All right, so for highlight, I'm going to use a little bit of Sunlit. Highlight will be a lighter shade, and when you're color matched by me, I will color match you to your highlight color and your contour color. And it's like going into the ski mask area. And notice nothing is going over where I had the contour. It's just going to fill in the other sections. And it takes very little. And then I'm going to take just a little bit and clean up my eyeshadows. Then I'm going to go into the beard and the mustache area. It takes care of redness, any kind of breakout. It doesn't show texture on the skin. Let's see what I want to do. There. Beard, mustache area. Oh, this is the other thing I forgot. And down the bridge of the nose. So it went everywhere where the contour is not. Now, for a little extra brightening, I'm going to use a lighter one called Linen. Right in there, like just to bring a little extra brightness underneath the eyes. I wouldn't want to go out underneath here because it is too light. And here and here, down the center of the face. Taking this brush and tapping it in. And then you blend with a dampen beauty blender. Lightly dampen and use dabbing motions everywhere. Tap it all in. This is to make sure you don't have too much product on. Okay, here's another little thing you can use is a Bella bronzer, just for a hint of warmth. I'm talking very little, and I'm just putting a little bit of bronzer right here at the cheekbone, the high points of the face, kind of like where the contour is not. Okay, now let's line our lips. I'm going to use the contour. And this is the same one I use for my brows. You could use any of the contours really. Just a little depth at the lip. There we go. Now I'm going to take a lip and cheek color and apply it to my lips to see which one I want to use. I'm going to use Ruby, and I'm going to use the same brush, lightly dab. It takes very little. And I'm putting a little at the apples of my cheeks and then working it up towards my temples. Then I'm going to take a finger and work it into that indigo lip liner that I have already on. Some Lolly right over top of it. see Lolly, this is Ruby and Lolly. Yep. And now I'm going to use an illuminator called Angel. It's a cream illuminator, and I'm just applying it right on my cheekbone. Right about there. On my nose, up, and a little bit on my lip, and in the center for a little bit of the same light that I put everywhere else. Now, if you like the matte look, I like a dewy look, so I would stop right here. But if you want to use a powder, we have something called Vanilla Dust. Mine's just about out, and you can powder, but you would only want to powder where you would tend to get a little more oily. I think around the chin is beneficial because of eating and things like that. And then let's put on mascara. Okay, now I'm going to put on the rest of the mascara. I'm going to use my mirror here that's in the compact and just talk to you about how you can get color matched if you're interested in designing and building up a palette that fits your needs and your colors. It can fit any budget, and it can be totally customizable to fit whatever you want. There is no flex ships like something monthly you have to do. You just order when you want to, replace the tins as you want, and there's no lock-in kind of cost monthly, anything like that. Your highlight color, the main color that I use to basically what you would call like foundation color, it should last you 4 months. Your contour possibly 5 to 6 months. Your cheek color about 9 months to a year. And your eyeshadows, of course, are going to last you a long. Everything fits in one compact. It's magnetic. It's cream based. It's really good for your skin. All clean ingredients. The 11 ingredients help soften and retain your own moisture. Makes your skincare work better. It's the bomb diggity. I love it. For all ages, all skin types. So if you want to be color matched, you just go to yes.altheamatchme.com, and I'll put that, it's underneath here on the screen, and maybe I should point at it right there. You can always shop the colors if you feel like you know your colors. I'm always here to help. You can go to altheagobble.com. That is also here. And then you can follow me on Instagram at @meetalthea, or you can go to my business page, The Niche, however you want to pronounce it. And I also have a private VIP group for my customers that you can be a part of too. We have a lot of fun in there. All right. So if you're ready to switch, change up, bored with your makeup, ready to try something revolutionary and new, because it's all about color, one layer of product, not layers of product. You saw how quick it went on. I don't have any cakey product on my skin. You don't see the product on the skin. It's my favorite thing ever. It's all right here in your compact. I basically used, where's the brushes? 1, 2, 3 little brushes. That's it. I mean, look, all of your makeup right here. That is wonderful. All right, so let me know if you want to be color matched. I'll be glad to help you. And thank you for joining in. Bye.